here, and I'm really hoping you can join the conversation here. I know it's a Friday afternoon, perfect timing for this conversation because I'm still having so many conversations with incredible people around this women in leadership space, because I'm all about helping and empowering women step in, step up, and start up. It's really, really important to me. And so I thought I'd jump online today because I thought, what can we do, like, collectively? What are some of the tiny tweaks that we can make that can make some big changes around the globe to help more women step in, step up, lead, have the courage to lead? That we are seeing and embracing women in leadership roles. So, I'm all about leadership being an attitude and a mindset, not a role or title. However, uh, we're on a mission to champion and build great leaders around the world, great leaders, great humans. And in particular, I'm really passionate about our emerging leaders and our future leaders, but also I'm really passionate about women in leadership. Why is that? There's a story behind it, because I see the difference the power of the mix makes. But I also remember years and years ago when my life took this devastating and unexpected turn. I had this incredible job over in Shanghai, China. My whole world kind of fell apart, became a full-time solo mum, and had to move back home to Australia because I needed the support. I needed to kind of start my life all over again. Had very little money in the bank, and I remember going to so many job interviews, and here I was as a woman, as a mother, someone that was experienced and skilled, and I could not find a role because no one wanted a single parent to be working in their organization. I was in that too hard basket. And I remember at the time feeling so deflated because the courage for me to kind of step back in to trying to find work, as a woman, knowing that I had to put a roof over my daughter and my head to survive, to kind of step in, step up, even to start my business, which I did years later when I fell into this leadership space, was really, really challenging and really took a lot of courage. And that's why I'm so passionate to help women step back in and step into leadership roles and start businesses, because we need that diversity. We need our style, our different type of thinking and leadership at the table, right? We need us to be starting businesses. And because I remember at the time thinking, when I became a solo mom and I'd put my career on hold for my ex-husband, I thought, oh my gosh, like, I'm all alone. Like, how am I going to build my career back up? How am I going to get back into things? How am I going to have the courage to, to provide for us? And so there is a personal story behind it, but I think that it's really the time that the tide is changing, and not fast enough. I think it is, but I think there's a lot of things that we can be doing, that we all can be doing, to help women step in and step up, right? Now, this is why I love educating women. I love getting on these lives. I love publishing my books around courage and just rocking it and helping as many people understand that we've only got this one life. And I want women to have more confidence and courage. I keep hearing that women are still not putting their hand up. They're waiting. They have to tick 10 out of the 10 boxes. Please do not tick 10 out of the 10 boxes. Believe in yourself. I remember when I went for all those job interviews and I kept getting rejected because I was a single mom. And I thought, I really need to survive here. I remember meeting someone in the leadership development space. I remember him saying to me in the interview, he said, do you know much about leadership? And I looked at him and I said, I know so much about leadership, right? And I was faking it. Like, I thought, you know what? I don't know everything about leadership, but I know I can learn it. I know I can do this, right? So put your hand up. If you still tick 6 out of 10 boxes, still put your foot in, put your hand up, right? Go for it. So please go for opportunities. Have a growth mindset. Keep learning. Keep growing. really important. That's why I run our leadership programs for women, because I want to help as many women as I can get the tools and the courage and the confidence to get at that seat at the table, right? To be and see their inner greatness. I think that's really important. All right. So keep that growth mindset, keep growing, keep developing. Okay. Gosh, what else? As I mentioned in the comments, when I put this live together, I had the most wonderful meeting with an MD of this technology company. They're a Fortune 500 company. They're always winners in the great places to work. He was a winner on our Outstanding Leadership Award. So we were talking everything about the leadership awards and about leadership. And the thing I love about this particular MD, he's so passionate about women in leadership. And he lives and breathes it. He sponsors it. He's all about, it's up to men as well to help women, again, step up and step in and get that seat at the table. So men sponsoring women is really important. So set up mentoring and sponsoring programs within your organization. Invest in women in leadership programs. I do get a little bit of flack around our women in leadership programs, only because we get this whole like, it's not fair, we shouldn't have this segregated just women in leadership program. I get it, but also in the last 15 years that we've been living and breathing this space, and in all the programs that we have delivered across the globe that have been for women in leadership, the having a group of women in a room is such a different dynamic. The vulnerability, the connection, the sharing, the growth of having a group of women in a room going through the journey together is incredible. It's transformational. Even our online program and group coaching program, which we're delivering this year, it's phenomenal seeing these women who don't know each other in this public program get together. Even internally with an organization, some of these women, they get together and they don't even know each other. They're all supporting each other, women lifting women up. So powerful. So if you're out there and you're a woman in a leadership role, please turn the elevator down. Pull the ladder, bring women up, right? It's so important that women are supporting other women. That's why I'm so passionate about women in leadership. You can tell how passionate I'm about this, about our programs, about anyone that's delivering any program. Please put women on your programs. Please run programs for women. Please run mentoring and sponsorship programs for women. It is so, so important. Have programs for women where you're helping them, as particularly when they're going off on maternity leave, that they still feel they're connected to the organization, and help them, which we love doing as well, where we partner with organizations, helping women transition back into work. So they feel as though they still have that courage and confidence, when they come back into work as well. Look at women that are mums, or look at women that are single mums, or that, please do not, I love hiring women. I love hiring single mums. Because I just know, like, when I was a single mum and when I was working, I worked so hard because I wanted to do a really great job. And I also knew I had to work really hard and be focused. So be really open to hiring mums, single mums, offering them flexibility. You'll find you will get 1,000% back in return. So I think that making sure that you can do what you can to help women that are mums provide and also lead their children, and I think is really, really important as well. I'm also around how we can coach women. Like, I love coaching women. I still have women coming into the programs and into the coaching with imposter syndrome. What happens if they find out I'm not good enough, that they're not believing in themselves? I don't know. I was talking to this MD about it today because he's got daughters. I've got a daughter. They're always comparing themselves, like my daughter in particular, that comparison with social media. It's really up to us. Like, I'm a huge one around, I have a lot of empathy and compassion for our future leaders. And I honestly do, because I think our millennials and Generation Z, I just think I'm so impressed with them. They are going to change the world, but it's up to us, and I'm Generation X. You're probably thinking, wow, yeah, I'm Generation X. It's up to us to support and inspire and help our future generations and give them guidance and give them wisdom to help them be great, right? Because I don't think I could have grown up with social media. I just think that what they've been exposed to, other than the fact there's obviously they've been able to gain a lot of knowledge and insight, and they're more worldly and they're out there like more socially aware. However, you know what, this comparison thing and trying to keep up with the Joneses. And I know that we keep hearing they're lazy and entitled, these generations, but they're actually, I'm finding the opposite. If you show them empathy and compassion, help our young women believe in us, and empower them to support each other as well. I think that's really important. Yes, oh gosh, there's so many things that we could be doing to help women and young women around the globe step into leadership roles. I think we can be doing better than what we're doing. I think that if we have more role models, we do what we see, right? So if we have more role models, if we have more, I think like things like this, when women are talking and sharing and maybe getting people together where women are talking about their challenges and their achievements and things and helping with guidance. I think that we need more role models. This is why we have our leadership awards, our outstanding leadership awards, because we want to see more women as role models. Because if we see the women setting up businesses, growing businesses, sitting at the table, being CEOs, being CFOs, if we see that, future generations will see that and go, it's possible. That we are seeing that we do what we see. So I think that is really important. So mentoring programs, sponsorship programs, we need men to champion this as well. I think that's really important. I think it's really important that we educate men how to empower and help women around them. Some other things that I hear a lot about when it comes to in our women in leadership programs is, yeah, men aren't sponsoring them enough, but also that men are talking over women. As women, I think we need to call that. I think that we need to be amplifiers, right? So if you're in a meeting and you're seeing a man speak over a woman, you need to, as a woman, say, hang on a second, John Peter, I think Mary hadn't finished her sentence. What did you have to say, Mary? So it's up to women to also champion other women and have the courage to speak up. I think we need to teach women how to have a voice, find their voice. I think we need to get women, and I'm a big one around this. There's been times where I haven't won work because I'm a woman, right? Because they've wanted a man energy in the room. And I kind of go, you know what? That's fine. That's all good, because I'm going to own that I am a woman, and I'm a feminine leader. I'm a courageous leader, and I'm a leader. Okay, I know I'm a woman, but I'm a leader. I'm not a female leader. I'm a leader, but this is my style. I am kind. I am compassionate. I am passionate about what I do. I really care. And I'm going to own that I am compassionate and kind and empathetic as a leader, because that's my style. I know that this is my thinking. This is, does that make sense? Like, I think it's really important for women to own that we are women, but we're leaders and we do bring a different style. I think that's really important as well. I want you, if you're out there listening to this as a woman, please invest in your self-development. Please reach out to people to mentor or coach you. Reach out to people. I think it's if you're seeing opportunities out there, please put your hand up for them, right? Go for it. And don't take no for an answer. Keep trying, keep doing it. Okay. I started a company from a blog, right, 15 years ago. If I was able to do it, and I'm telling you, it took a lot of courage and I've had lots of ups and downs, but if I was able to do it, you can do it. If you have a dream or a goal, go out there and do it. Have the courage to do it, okay? Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's a mastery of fear. It's courage is fear walking. I love that. Okay. Make sure you go out. You've only got one life, because we need more role models. We need women like yourself out there as role models. We need our young, beautiful young female women, young women that are coming up the ranks, right? To see us out there championing and paving the way to helping the young women of today and tomorrow see that they're going to be able to change the face of leadership. They're going to be able to change the the percentage of women sitting at the table. I saw today on Instagram, finally in the US, there are more female CEOs now, in female CEOs in the US at the table than they are Johns at the table. I think there's been Johns, Peters, Davids is going around. Blows my mind. So yeah, I think it's really important though that men are part of this, that men are sharing responsibility at home, that men are sponsoring and mentoring, that men are helping women have a voice and having a seat at the table. There's so many things that we could be doing to help. And also as organizations that we're looking at our policies and our systems around how we're supporting women, how we're recruiting great women, how we're retaining great women, how, I think that how we're getting more women sitting at the table. And this takes us through sponsorship mentoring programs. This is why I get on stage and talk about this stuff when I speak about, helping women see their inner greatness and to help them put their hand up and sit at the table or start businesses. This is why I love running women in leadership programs around the globe and within organizations, because when you see these women growing and having this confidence and courage, it makes my heart sing. It makes my heart sing that 10 years ago, I was coaching and working with women in organizations, and then I see where they are today, and they share stories with me that being part of a program, or having that cheerleader and trusted advisor, having someone there push them along and lift them up, made a huge difference to their lives and to their career and to their leadership. The thing is, we can all play a part in that, right? And also for our daughters, if you've got children, you've got daughters at home, please make sure that you're helping them be great future leaders. Get them learning leadership, get them believing in themselves, get them doing things like visualization and affirmations, and encourage them to have a growth mindset, encourage them to embrace who they are and their own individuality, and to help them as well, lift other women. I keep hearing these stories of young girls pulling each other down. It's like, okay, we need to help them understand that the only way we can change that is that they be the change they want to see, right? So there's a lot there that I wanted to share with you today. Lots that we can be doing to help women step in, step up, have the courage to lead. If there's anything we can do to help you, reach out to my team, at soniamcdonald.com.au or leadershiphq.com.au. We would love to help you with anything to do with, even if it's sharing wisdom or insights. We've got copious amounts of wisdom and articles and resources happy to send you for free, no expectations. Look at our Outstanding Women Leadership Program. We run internal leadership programs, bespoke leadership programs, which are just phenomenal and transformational. And we know the importance of helping women find their voice, be authentically who they are, have the courageous conversations, really support their tribe. And it's so important that we are together helping women around the world embrace and see, that they can be great leaders and are great leaders. So thank you for listening to me today. Please always stay kind and courageous. Nominate in our awards. Our awards are amazing. We need more role models. And reach out if you're looking for a speaker or facilitator. I would love to come to your event or organization and help as many of you as I possibly can be truly courageous and be truly great leaders and great humans. So reach out to my team anytime, because we're always here to help you and support you. And thank you again for listening to my live. Stay kind and stay courageous. Take care. Bye.